Now, let's go to our year-end smart decisions of the week. Smart decisions of the year, sorry. What is yours?
Peyton Hillis. You know, this is a running back that wasn't given a chance when he was in Denver. They went to Cleveland. They were smart enough to just give him the load, give him the carries, and what does he do? He has his first 1,000-yard rushing season ever in his career. But what I don't like with Denver, they never gave him a chance. He showed flashes in Denver, but for whatever reason, Josh McDaniel didn't want to give him the keys to the car. So he goes to Cleveland. They hand him the keys, and he takes it, and he's probably going to end up taking it to the Pro Bowl because he had a great season. I've heard through the grapevine that he's the most popular running back since Jim Brown. So if that's the case, that was a great decision by Cleveland to give him a chance and a horrible decision by Denver to let him go. And maybe that's one of the reasons why Josh McDaniel doesn't have a job right now.
And there's a lot of horrible decisions made by the Denver Broncos and personnel with McDaniels and giving him the keys to the house to begin with by owner Pat Bowlen. Now, mine goes up to New England. When Bill Belichick chose to get rid of Randy Moss, there was a lot of whining and complaining all over the country. I remember watching ESPN, NFL Network, all these former players talking about why it was a mistake. It has not been a mistake. They're 8-1 without Randy Moss. Randy Moss is 1-8 with Minnesota and Tennessee, 0-5 with Tennessee. Bill Belichick doesn't make many mistakes.
He doesn't make mistakes, and that's why I've said it on our radio show on 610, and people think I'm crazy. I think Bill Belichick is the best coach to ever coach in the NFL, and I'm not just saying that because of all the Super Bowl rings he has. I'm saying it with the people that he has on his roster. He has a bunch of guys that nobody else won. Deion Branch, Woodhead, who was cut from the Jets, Wes Welker. Everybody realizes Wes Welker is a good player, but he made him a great player, and I think Bill Belichick could take whatever talent he has, make sure they fit into the system, and they'll succeed. You're talking about the team this year that I thought was the most dominant team in the regular season with guys that you haven't heard of making big plays every week.
In other words, he can take his'n and beat urine and take urine and beat his'n, as Bum Phillips used to say about Don Shula.